My name is Hanne Tuomisto-Inch, and I lead the Privacy Sandbox Partnerships team here in EMEA for Chrome and Android.
I'm Alex Cohn. I'm a product manager on the Privacy Sandbox team at Google, and I focus all of my time on helping the ecosystem understand and adopt these new privacy-preserving APIs.
So our team works with the ad tech companies who are integrating and testing these new Privacy Sandbox technologies, as well as the broader advertising ecosystem to make sure that they're ready for the cookieless future. And our goal is to make sure that we improve privacy for people while ensuring that the open and free internet thrives.
We're moving to a world that is a bit more complex. We've had third-party cookies, and everyone's been built to third-party cookies and using those in their ad tech solutions and all the solutions that they have. And now we're moving to a world where people are going to have a portfolio of different signals, including the Privacy Sandbox, to support publisher monetization and really advertisers driving outcomes. So I think it's really that, like, learning to operate in a more complex environment in terms of the technology that people are using, but I totally think it's something that's doable and achievable.
So we believe that the responsibility for building a more private internet is a collective one, that we are all responsible to collaborate and test out and ensure that the future is more private for everyone. For advertisers, it means that there are different phases as they prepare for the cookieless future together with their ad tech companies. The first phase is setting foundations, second one is building scale, and the third one is optimizing and iterating. So in the setting foundations, it's really about identifying the priority use cases, doing some functional testing, and building readiness plans. I would say that most of the advertisers should really be far along this way already. And the next phase is building scale. So as more ad techs build new cookieless solutions as well as signals scale. So then it's about testing and iterating on those different priority use cases and scaling and executing on those readiness plans that they have. We all deserve a better, more private online experience. And that also at the same time, companies shouldn't have to compromise on privacy for people or jeopardizing the existing ad-supported business model that has been funding the internet for decades. So we believe that this move towards online privacy shouldn't have to be at odds with marketing performance. And the two can and absolutely must coexist. And that's at the heart of our work on Privacy Sandbox. We've been working for the last couple of years across the industry in developing new open source technologies to ensure that we can enable key advertising use cases such as addressability and measurement. From a Privacy Sandbox point of view, what enables this is privacy enhancing technologies, or PETs for short. They ensure that we can improve privacy for people while ensuring that we give helpful tools for developers and the industry. So as a result, we're able to minimize data collection as well as hide the user's identity, and thus it's much more privacy preserving than cross-site identifiers such as third-party cookies today.
So it's really important to us that Privacy Sandbox remains open and collaborative with the ecosystem. From the beginning, when we started this, we've been working out in the open, and that means we've been working with ad tech companies, with publishers, with agencies and advertisers, really to understand their needs. We'll continue to do that going forward. It's really important, actually, for privacy that people build on top of the solutions, the APIs that we're launching into market. If they don't, we actually think that that means that there's not as great privacy for users. So it's really important that we build the right things that people want to adopt that work for their businesses.
My team is working across the industry in working together with ad tech companies that are both testing as well as integrating the new Privacy Sandbox technologies into their overall solutions. As this ensures that they can make sure that their use cases for buy side or sell side continue to work towards the advertisers and publishers' objectives. So we have dozens of companies that are already testing and iterating on the Privacy Sandbox technologies, Ogury being one of them. And we're really, really grateful for all of the feedback and investment that these companies have made, because they're making sure that these technologies are working for the needs of the ecosystem. And what really makes sure that these partnerships work is a couple of things. First of all, it's top-down buy-in from both sides, transparency in making sure that we share challenges as well as insights, and finally, it's commitment to innovation on both sides to make sure that we can deliver on the promise of privacy for people as well as value for the business.